Since you've got more outdoor national titles than Loretta's titles, do you think you're gonna go back? I heard a rumor.
Qualified through the regional.
You made it through the regional, or if you qualified through the regional?
Yeah, if I did. Yeah,
okay. So you already did the area?
Sorry. I made it through the area.
Okay.
Regionals haven't happened yet.
Regionals haven't happened yet. Hey, there's always time. There's time.
So we'll see.
Time
We're gonna
to
do
get
Paula. We're gonna do Hangtown. They are. I'm only in through. Paula would be my regional. But I hate to tell the fans, but you won't see me there other than on foot if one of them don't make it.
Well, I think they got a pretty good chance. They're riding good.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a tough class, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's you know, the kids that are out there, they're legit. So we're just trying to play a little catch up right now.
Tell me about being a mini dad. How's that working?
It's fun.
Going full Tony Alessi on you?
Yeah. It's super fun. Like, I enjoy it. I really do. Our standards are very high, which is a little tough for them, being that we kind of started this journey right after Christmas. So, you know, they've been riding ever since they were really little, and I'd take them when they asked. But it would be intermittently, race a few races here or there throughout the year. But now it's been literally like, I think we've been at this, 5 weekends in a row, pretty much, you know, and that's a lot for
full on
for us that have just started, you know. So, but like I said, the standards are high, but I need to just realize that, you know, like a lot of these kids we are racing against have been doing this for 2 to 3 years, you know, at a high level.
Yeah.
And there's just so much stuff to learn. Like, even for me, like, I haven't been back to amateur racing since I left, you know, but I was a kid. So now I'm the dad, trying to learn all the dad's position and get every little edge you can here and there, and then they have to learn from a racer's perspective. So yeah, it's gnarly. It's gnarly. Everybody knows how gnarly the sport is.
Dude, it's different from whenever we were that age, huh? It's so different.
It's totally different. It's the evolution of the sport, just with like bikes and speeds and everything else.
Yeah.
But just what you do now to be competitive compared to what we did.
Right.
We were coming up as an amateur.
Yeah.
Like, I told my wife what I had to do as a kid coming from Seattle, from up north, was we had to get in the motorhome for drive down and stay 3 weeks during the winter. You know, that was what you had to do. Now it's...
Where did you go?
We'd go to Southern California, so that way we could get, you know, back in the day we had Glen Helen, or we still have Glen Helen, but you have Glen Helen, you have Elsinore, you had Comp Park, you had Competitive Edge, you had Racetown 395. You know, there was
a lot of them aren't there anymore.
Yeah, we're down to like 4 tracks.
Right.
So there was another 4 that we've lost since I was a kid, at least, if not more. So that was the standard then. The standard is now is like these training facilities are going, and, you know, just because the information that's so readily available, either through YouTube or Instagram or whatever else, you know, it's like, oh, we got to go to Greg Alberts' place, The Game, or we got to go Kevin Wyndham's place, or here or there, to replicate what we're seeing on the weekends.
Right.
Like, I've gone back to Loretta's now ever since I left, and I've been able to ride the track, and it's not even remotely.
No. It was like, it used to be sawdust, and by the time it rained, it would just push it off, and then it would be freaking hard as a rock.
Yeah, hard pack, narrow, not very fast, but now, and it was rough and ruddy, but it wasn't like, I've rode the track now, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I've ever rode a rougher track.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Just speeds are higher, bikes are better.
Yeah.
Riders through the field are better. You know, so that's, I think, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep. It's tough to make it nowadays. It's not.
Yeah, I think it's always been a 1%er game, right? Like baseball, football, soccer, moto, you know, there's only that 1% that make it, and probably less than even 1%. I'll just use that as a round number, as 1%, you know?
Yep.
And I don't know, the other thing that, you know, it's the only thing myself, and we grew up in this sport. If you don't make it pro, like there's other avenues inside of it too, and it is a great sport. The injuries suck. That's the biggest thing with this sport, is the injuries suck.
Yeah. What's been your worst?
I would say for me, probably my lower leg.
I was there that night.
Yeah, at St. Louis.
Yeah.
That was
a nasty one. Man.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one.
That section was gnarly in the first place.
It was, you know, and then ACLs, like obviously you've done a few of those, Brett, but
Yeah.
I've done 3 of them, you know, and if other than that, like I consider myself pretty lucky. Yeah, I got metal and stuff in my body, collarbones, things like that, but
Yeah.
those are all basic stuff.
It's just part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are no big deal. What's your name?
Gage Villopoto.
How'd you do out there?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What does that mean? You get like 5th or 15th or 12th or 1st? What'd you get?
Like, I don't know.
You don't know? No? That's all right. How long have you been riding?
3 years.
What's your favorite track ever?
I like this track.
Tell me a story.
Tell you one from today.
Tell me.
I went over the bar before Gravity Cavity.
You went over the bars?
Yeah.
Dude, are you all right?
Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself at all?
No.
No? What happened? How'd you go to the bars? Did you swap out or what?
No, I went to too big of a rut and my fork guards clipped and I went over the bar.
Oh, no. You just need a 450, don't you?
Yeah.
You just got to hop on Dad's bike, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's where it's at. You probably ought to just trade him. Make him ride your bike and you can ride his bike.
Yeah.